Hey guys, so this next video, it's all about footwork and movement, stepping forward, stepping back, stepping over, do some kicks on it as well, so working on some kicking practice, different kicks like the hook kicks and the axe kicks that we don't do that often in class, so really working on those as well, and there's a little bit of leg conditioning on the end, so hopefully you'll enjoy it and let me know. Okay, so multiple variations on the jab cross and the cross hook. So we'll start just with the basic first. So in that stance, obviously left leg forward, toes facing in front, as if we're about to sprint. That's a good guard position. From there, hands at about shoulder midsection length. So up here, chest height, across the shoulders. I don't want to be too tight. Obviously we teach the kids that way, but not obviously as we get more advanced. So we want to be having our hands here so we can react to what's coming out in front. So we're going to start in from that guard position and we're just going to hit that jab cross. So the first variation on the jab cross and the cross hook, we're just going to do the basic punches. So in that stance, remember, as this hip drops, I'm getting this arm ready. It's rotating the shoulder slightly back so I can power in for that jab into that cross, and I'm on those back toes as I hit that cross punch. I don't just want to use my arm to throw this jab punch. There's no weight behind it, there's no strength. I'm using this body to drop through, using my hips to drive my shoulder, everything into it to hit that jab cross. So we're going to start off just with the jab cross and really looking at the technique. Get set, ready to my count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Nice and fast and sharp now, ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, now we're going to hit the right cross into the left hook. So this time we're using that right cross as we drop forward on those back toes, hips driving through as I come. I'm driving into that right cross. This arm now on the left hand side, it's winding up so it's pulled back. If you imagine, if you look at me in this direction as I hit that cross, look what's happening. The hand's coming back so it's not here in front. I need to use this because this is going to help me come into this hook and get all that power through. So again, we hit the right cross as we pull into that left hook. So again, right cross as we drive, this hand's pulling back, it's working with the momentum of this cross, so my body's working together, and then into that left hook. So we're going to do the right cross left hook to my count nice and steady first. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, nice and fast, nice and sharp this time. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so now we've worked the basic movements. What we're going to do is drop a few little bits in with them now to create them into a different scenario. So the first one we're going to do is the parry into the jab cross. So this right hand, I'm going to slip as if a punch is coming forward and I'm slipping it off. I don't want to stop my parry here to block the punch because I'm leaving myself open and it could drive through and still hit me. So I drop my shoulder off, so I'm going to drop my shoulder and my head out slightly to the side as I block with this hand. So I'm just turning it in from my guarding position, I'm just turning it through and I'm just making that punch go through and past its target. From there, I'm already winding up this left hand, it comes through into that jab cross. So again, drop through on the parry on the right. From there, we hit into that jab, cross and back. So again, parry, slipping through, shoulder through, head slightly tilted off. From there, as I drop through, jab, cross. So again, parry into that jab, cross and back. And again, parry, jab, cross. Okay, let's do it to count now. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, nice and fast, nice and sharp now. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so this time we're going to parry on the left hand. So again, same action, dropping the shoulder just off slightly, head just past, so I'm just dropping the head off to the side, so I'm just slipping it out. From there, I'm going to slip, I'm going to hit the right cross into the left hook this time. So again, this time we're slipping through, and then from there we're hitting that cross, hook. So again, slip, cross, hook. Make sure on the hook that you're really turning in on those toes, hit right through. It's an ending move on this combination that we are doing, so we want to really drop that hip through. We're not flicking the punch for something else, we're driving right through. So again, dropping into that parry. From there, I'm going to hit right cross, left hook and back. Okay, to my count, ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, nice and fast, nice and sharp. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And time. Okay, the next variation we're going to do, again, it's all syllabus-based stuff. It's going through different levels on the gradings now. So we started with the basics, then we've worked the parries. Now we're going to do into a duck and weave. But what we're going to start is with that jab punch. So we're going to hit the jab. From there, we're going to duck and roll, making the U shape down. We're coming up in front for the U shape. As we land at the top, we're into that jab cross. So again, we hit the jab, we duck and roll, we make the U shape as we come up into that jab cross. And again, so it's jab, duck and roll, U shape down as I come up. I'm pushing up off those back toes. It drives me up. From there, as I land at the top, I hit the jab cross. So again, jab, duck and roll up, jab, cross. Nice and steady to my count first. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, nice and fast, nice and sharp this time. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so obviously now we're going to do the right cross with the duck and roll. This time we're coming down, U shape going back as I come up. Notice my body's driving through. I'm getting ready, that hip's coming through, and I can hit that right cross into that left hook. So again, we start with the right cross. As we drop down, we're making that U shape back. As we come up, we're getting ourselves ready. So the hips are preparing, the legs are preparing. I'm dropping the hip through, the hips winding up this right cross in to hit that right cross into that left hook. So again, I hit the cross, I drop down, I duck and weave up, in for that cross hook, and I make sure I engage these hips and the feet, everything's going together on this. So again, cross, duck and weave, cross, hook. Okay, to count, get set, ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, nice and fast, nice and sharp this time. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And time. Okay, get a quick drink, we'll move on to the next bit. Okay, so the next part, we're going to stick with the jab cross and the cross hook, but we're going to now work some footwork into it. So this time what we're going to do, we're going to be stepping up and through into the punches. So this right foot this time, as it starts to come up, I'm getting it set so that I'm ready, that I'm now pulling this jab punch back. So I'm getting it in position ready. As I drop then onto this left foot and I drop forward, I'm ready to drive in for that jab cross. So this time I'm taking a step and I'm using that back leg. So I'm dropping up. From there, I don't crisscross my feet. It's just coming to where my lead foot is. From there, my lead foot drops forward and I hit into that jab cross. And again, I step up. Coming up, as I get towards that left foot, I drop forward, jab, cross. And all the time, as I come up, notice I'm winding this hand up so it's not here in front, it's pulling and I'm in for that jab, cross as I land. So again, we're going to do 3 forwards. So we're going to go step up, in, jab, cross. And again, step up, step in. Remember to get that wind up ready. Jab, cross. Third time, step up and in, jab, cross. Okay, get yourself some space. I'm working in a very tight area at the moment. So obviously just kind of work your own space, but we'll work it together. So again, we step up, we step in, jab, cross. Step up, step in, jab, cross. Step up, step in, jab, cross. All the way back again. Get set, ready? 1, jab, cross. 2, step up, jab, cross. 3, step up, jab, cross, and all the way back. And again, we're just going to get a good rhythm on this. So again, coming in, stepping up, 1, 2. As we land, we're landing that punch. Forward, so in, 1, 2, and then back. One more time through, ready? Step up, in, 1, 2. Step up, in, 1, 2. Step up, in, 1, 2, and back. Okay, now we're going to work backwards. So what we need to do, as we're driving from this cross hook now, as we're moving backwards, my lead leg has to pull first. So as that lead leg's pulling, notice this right hand, I'm getting it set up. So as I land this right foot back and I land them together, I'm hitting that cross hook. So this time, lead leg pulls back. As I drop that in, my right leg's going to skip. As I skip this leg in, I'm getting this right hand ready and I hit that cross hook as I land. So it's up, that cross hook as I land. Coming all the way back forward again. So again, remember, left foot coming back to that right, in, step back, cross hook, and again, cross hook, and again, cross hook, and all the time, I'm not crisscrossing these feet, so I don't want to see anybody crisscrossing feet over, okay? All the way back up to the screen, get set, so we're going again, left foot to right, cross hook, left foot to right as I land, hitting that cross hook, and again, cross hook. Okay, we're doing it nice and steady, just to get that rhythm in first, ready? So we go back, cross, hook, and again, we're going to just pick the speed up as we go, and in, okay, and again, all the way back to the screen, and again, cross, hook, and back, cross, hook, and back, cross, hook, and back. One more time through, are you ready? And in, 1, 2, and back, 1, 2, and back, 1, 2, and back. So now we're working in the footwork as well. So get yourselves a quick drink, we'll work in the next part. Okay, so this time we're going to put the step in the middle of the combination. So this time we're going to start off with a static jab cross. So we're going to do that same first movement of jab cross. Now what happens is my right foot's going to step up towards my left as I lift. From there the step is bringing me into that left leg turning kick for me to get that in and back down. So again, we're starting in jab cross static, the right leg's going to step up to the left as I lift into that left leg turning kick and then back down and land. So I'm still making the space, but this time the little step is after the jab cross. So this time I hit the jab cross, I come up, left leg turning kick, and then I land. So again, in, jab, cross, step, lifting for that turning kick and back, making the ground. So the step is now in the middle with a kick on the end. So again, into that stance position, jab, cross, stepping up, left leg turning kick. Remember this left leg, knee high, bringing it round. We really want to make it come over these shoulders. So don't be flicking up in front if you can help it. Obviously that's just catching, it's going to catch into elbows. It's not going to hit top target, which is what we want. So again, starting off, jab, cross, stepping up, left leg turning kick in, back, down, and to guard. Okay, have a little run through. Are you ready? 1, jab, cross, lift, left leg turning kick, and back, and down. And again, jab, cross, step in, turning kick, and back. And again, jab, cross, step in, turning kick, and back. Again, and back. Okay, we'll do it to count now just a few times. Ready? We'll just do a 5 count on this one because there's more to add on. So again, ready? Getting set in for my count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, So now we're going to hit a right cross, left hook into right turning kick on the end. So we need a little bit more space for this because it makes it a full combination. So we've hit the jab cross, we're stepping in with that left leg turning kick. As we land that left leg turning kick down, we're going to hit right cross, left hook into that right leg turning kick and back down to our guard. So this time we're adding on right cross, left hook into that right leg turning kick and back. So making it a full combination, and the step is coming after the jab cross. So again, jab cross, stepping up, left turning kick as we land, cross hook, right turning kick and back. And again, jab cross, left turning kick with a step, cross hook, right turning kick, making sure we chamber this knee over the top of those shoulders. Okay, get set. We'll do it to count. Ready? 1, jab cross, left turning kick with a step, cross hook, right turning kick. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and time. Okay, get a quick drink. It's a slight variation on the movement now again. So this time we're going to have a little bit of movement back and a little bit of movement forward. So we're going to start off with a groin kick or a lead leg front kick, however you want to do this. Obviously we're not kicking anything at the moment. So as I hit this front kick's going to pull me back. As I land my foot back, my partner's starting to travel forward, so I want this lead leg to pull back. As I do that, I'm dropping in to that uppercut hook cross. So again, I'm starting with the groin kick or front kick. As it pulls back and my partner's coming in forward, this lead leg's helping me to drag back as they're coming in, uppercut hook cross. I've got a move to add on, but we're just going to work that bit first. So it's front kick. As this pulls back, it drags this lead leg forward, which then I can push back again to hit this uppercut hook cross, giving me more distance as they're coming forward. So again, hitting that front kick, remember knee chamber up. If you're doing the front kick, as it pulls back, it drags that lead leg in. Notice the feet are coming together. From there I drop back again, uppercut hook cross. So I'm never crisscrossing my feet. Obviously I'm making it work as a unit. So it's in, front kick, as it pulls back, it drags this lead leg. As they're coming forward again, I drop back again into uppercut hook cross, using that right leg to pull me back. So again, hit that front kick. As I drop back, it drags me in. From there, they keep coming forward. I'm going to use this back foot now. Back, uppercut hook cross, and back out. So again, front kick, pulls back, drags me in, uppercut hook cross again. I'm just taking that little step back again. So again, front kick, pulls back in, skip back again, uppercut hook cross. Trying to hit that uppercut as I land. So after this front kick and I've landed back and I'm dragged in now, as I drop back again, this arm's getting myself set up with this foot. So this leg, as I pull back again, I'm winding it up into that uppercut hook cross. So again, in for that guarding position, hit the front kick, drop back all the way, in again, uppercut hook cross and back. We'll just do a few to my count. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, last one, 5. Okay, now after we've landed back and we've hit that cross, what we're then going to do is we're going to drive forward now. So this right leg's coming forward, right arm's getting itself set. As I'm coming through, I'm going to change position on my feet. So I'm dropping forward now with the right foot and I'm hitting with that right fist. So if you imagine, I've hit the uppercut hook cross. Now, as this cross is coming back, I'm using that momentum to pull me in. So from there, Now I'm going to work it into really rolling this punch through. So I'm not showing the elbow, I'm really rolling it through. It's like a piston. So from there, dropping through as this right foot comes forward, nice and long, and I'm driving in for that cross to finish. So I've changed my leg position over and I'm hitting with the right hand still, but obviously I'm stepping over now to make that ground. So again, we start with a front kick, we drop back, we drop in again, uppercut, hook, cross. From there, we roll it in as we're dropping through, right leg's coming forward. From there, we drop through and we make the distance now into that right punch, but obviously we've reversed the stance. So using that right leg now to drop us forward, but now we're in that southpaw stance as we land. So again, getting ourselves set. So we hit the front kick, drops us back, we drag it through, uppercut, hook, cross. From there, roll it in, and then on for that right punch with that right leg coming forward. Okay, so again, front kick, drop back, uppercut, cross, drop through, step in for that punch on the right hand to finish. So get yourself set. We'll have a little run through nice and steady. It's quite difficult on this one. Getting the footwork to work with the hands takes time. It took me time as well, and it still does. I'm still learning these things. I'm still trying to perfect. Everybody needs to perfect these things over a matter of time. So don't give yourself a hard time if you don't get it straight away. Okay, we'll do 5 to count now. So get yourself set. So front kick, dropping back, uppercut, hook, cross, stepping in, forward with that right foot into that right fist forward. So again, front kick, drop back, uppercut, hook, cross, in, piston through, right hand comes forward, nice and long. So get set to my count, ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, and time. So you can have a go at a few of those. See how you get on with them. Obviously just trying to give you a bit of footwork, a bit of different movement. Obviously just if there's anything anyone else wants to go through with me, just ping me a message, but hopefully you'll enjoy that bit. Okay, see you soon. So now just working on some kicking routines. So obviously we know how to do the front kick. We're lifting that knee, we're chambering out, pulling the toes back and putting the ball of the foot forward. So we're coming up for that front kick, ball of the foot forward, and then pulling back and down to guard. So the front kick is fairly simple. It's a simple movement. We've got the front kick on the right leg again, pulling the toes back. If you think about the foot in front, pulling those toes back and in for that guard position. So the front kick's nice and simple. Then we get into the axe kick. So slight variation. So instead of throwing the front kick, I might come slightly off to one side and I'm going to come over the top for the axe kick. So it's up, over the top for the axe kick and back down to guard. So again, up, over the top for the axe kick and back. As I'm lifting, I'm thinking about this heel, and as it's coming down, it's going to drop through, and that bend of that knee helps me to drive that down. So again, I lift it bent. As I lift it slightly angled off, so I'm slightly coming across the person's body. From there, I come up and over the top, and then I'm angling down, chopping down at that axe kick position. So it's up, angle, axe kick, down and back. So we're just going to do a few off the lead leg. So get yourself in your stance position again. Remember, we're doing the left leg at the moment, so keep with that left for now. So again, we're coming up, axe kick down and back. So up, axe kick down and back. Okay, let's do a few to count. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, now we're going to do 5 on the other leg. So again, if you think about it, it's just the opposite motion. So I'm just cutting across, again up and axing down in front. So this time I'm taking it off that back leg. The first one I did off the lead, I could have done it in the reverse stance, but technically if I'm stood in front of somebody here fighting, I would probably step up and I would probably use that axe kick off that lead position. It's very rare that I would probably change my stance and drive into an axe kick from there. But that's just me. If you want to try practicing off the reverse, you can. So again, axe kick this time off that right leg. Again, from that guiding position up, angle across and driving down and back. So up, angle it across and drive it down. So we'll do 5 to count. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so I've done the axe kick on the left and the right. Now we get into the variation of the hook kick. So if you think about a hook kick, this time my body's twisting a little bit further across. Now from there, what's happening is I'm bringing this knee as if I'm going to do a side kick. But what then I'm going to do is I'm going to pull it across, so my foot pulls across and I drive it through and I hook that foot through. So if you imagine the foot's a hook and it's coming in. So again, as I turn, I twist as if I'm going to throw that side kick. So I could if I wanted to get set for that side kick, but then I pull it and I drive it in for that hook kick instead. So again, it's up, pull it across, hook of the foot through and let it land down in front. So again, up, hook kick and back. Okay, get set. We'll have a little practice. Are you ready? 5 count with me. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, now we're going to do them off the reverse. Because again, like I say, if I'm fighting somebody, it's very rare that I would throw a hook kick in this position. That's just me. If you're a southpaw, then that probably would be what you would do. But for me, I like to throw it off that lead. Now off the right leg, it's my power leg. If I am going to use it, then obviously I will, but it's rare I would use it off the right. But we still need to practice it because we still need to get good at these. So from that right leg, again, we're going to lift, we're going to twist, I'm going to pull that foot through and back. So making that hook position. So it's up, hook the foot through and back. And again, hook the foot through. And again, one more practice. Up, hook the foot and back. Okay, to my count, ready? We'll just do the 5 again. Get set. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and time. Okay, so we've just done the axe kick and the hook kick. 2 kicks that probably don't use as much as like the turning kicks or roundhouse kicks or the front kicks that we do in the classes. But obviously it's very important to practice these things. It's good for flexibility and some people do like them. So they are in our syllabus. We do tend to put them in. So please, please, please practice those as well. Okay, get yourselves a quick drink. Anybody that knows me knows I'm a bit of a leggy when it comes to the kicking, so I do enjoy these routines. Now, this is a bit of a leg conditioning one. You can try this if you want. Some people won't like it because they're not as flexible, but if you want to try it a little bit lower, do it, because eventually you will get higher with it and the perseverance will start to make it grow and the legs will get higher over time. So what we're going to do is we're going to start with a roundhouse kick or a turning kick. From there we're going to pull it, so we're going to do a hook kick. From there we're going to pull it and we do the side kick and then the foot goes down. So it's a bit one of those that I quite like doing. It's good for leg conditioning, good to get the mobility in that leg. So again, we do the turning kick or roundhouse kick for some of you, hook kick, and then from there we pull it and we throw that side kick on the end. So again, turning kick, hook kick, pull it in, side kick and back. I'm really trying to work this leg condition. If you need to grab onto something, do. Don't try and do this without to start with. If you need something to hang on to, and if you fall over, don't worry about it. Everybody does that as well. I have too. So again, we throw that turning kick in for that hook kick, pull it, side kick and back. So again, turning kick, hook kick, side kick and back. One more time, turning kick, hook kick and side kick. Okay, I'm going to switch stance. So we're going to do it on the opposite side now. So exactly the same again. So we start with that turning kick. From there we throw the hook kick and then we're in for that side kick and then back. So again, turning kick, hook kick, side kick and back. So again, turning kick, hook kick, side kick and back. Okay, get your balance again. Are you ready? Turning kick, hook kick, side kick and back. And one more. Turning kick, hook kick, side kick and back. Okay, should feel that in your legs. It's good for leg conditioning. So if you want to try that as well, just as an extra thing to do, and obviously we've just worked through a few extra kicks there. Okay. Just a little bit of leg conditioning work to finish today. So we're going to stick with the legs, and what we're going to do is I've got this here. So this is the bike. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use that like a partner's hands, as if the partner's hands are up and I've got to kick over the top. So I'm going to do an outer crescent. So I'm making that circle shape out. So as I lift, I'm making the circle that comes over the top and down. So we're just going to do a 30-second movement on that leg. Are you ready? Get set in front of something. And so over the top and back. And just each time we touch down, just giving it that lift. We're not doing it too dramatic, we're just using it to get these hips open and use this as a leg conditioning exercise. So it's just real control, there's no bouncing, no massive movement, we're just using the bottom half, we're using these legs to lift and roll over the top. So again, and up, 5 seconds on this leg, and then we're going to switch. And change, so over the top the other one. So again, just really opening up those hips, really lifting through. We're just doing a short burst of time over the top. So just keep it working, keep it going. Nearly there. 10 seconds to go on this leg. Get set. 5 to go. Keep going. And time. Okay, now if you've got something in front of you that you can grip onto, what I'm going to do is just going to finish with some squats. So we're just going to go down into a full squat and back up first. When we've done the 10, we're going to bounce in a squat position. We'll be down, we're going to bounce for 10, then we're going to push those heels up for 10. Okay, get yourselves in position. I'm going to the clock, so if you just bear with. And then in. Are you ready with me? Let's go for full squats first. I'll tell you when to change. Get set. 10 seconds on the squats to go. So just stick with it. Then we're going to pulse and bounce in that squat position. Get ready and down and just pulse. So just hang on and just pulse in. So we're just pulsing these legs now and out. Nearly there, get set. We're going to use those calves now. We're going to push those heels up. Go. Pushing up and back. So just pushing up with those heels in this squat position and back. Just doing that. That's it. Good work. Nearly there. And time. Stand up. Shut those legs off. Okay, we're going to go again. So we're just going to hang in there for a second or two more. And then we're going to go. Are you ready? And in. So down, full squats again. Just in for those full squats down. So really keep that back nice and straight. This is just to help keep that back straight. Looking up. Keep going. Good. Keep that work rate. Don't let it slide. Keep going. It's only a burn. If you're feeling that burn, that's a good thing. That's what you want to feel. Get set. We're going in and now pulse. That's it. Good. Keep going. Come on. 10 seconds. Pulse it out. Come on. And push up with those heels. Keep going. Just push. Nearly there now. Come on, that burn's good. You want that burn. Keep it up. 5 to go. And time. Shake it off. Should be really feeling that burn now. Right in those legs. And shake it off. Okay, all we're going to do now, get yourself into a position where you can kick back. We're just going to kick back and in. So out and in. Okay, really going to work these legs. Are you ready? And up and in. Keep going, guys, keep going. Keep that one leg moving. Pump it in, pump it out, keep it in. Good. Don't give up, last few seconds on this leg. And change, so grab on and get set and in. So again, we're just working out this leg now. Just letting it come back. Nice and simple, just doing these back kicks static. So just control, keeping that leg up, out and in. Good. Keep it up. Nearly there. Good work. Few seconds to go. Don't stop now. Don't drop that leg. And time. Okay. Have a stretch off. Okay, we'll have a little stretch. So now we just want to stretch these legs out so we don't cramp up. So get those feet out in front. Reaching down to those toes. Grabbing out and just pull and stretch them out. If you can get your heels off the floor when you grab your feet, do it. You can really pull them out so that the back of those calves and everything down the back of those legs really working to stretch out. And then one foot on the inside, stretch down again. So this time, foot's on the inside, grabbing that foot, pull. So really wanting to work, see if we can get this heel off the floor just a little bit. And change, let me just angle this camera so you can see a little bit better. That's it. Okay, so foot on the inside and in, and just pull, trying to get that heel off the floor. If you need to use your other hand to brace onto your knee to keep it straight. And relax, okay, legs apart. So stretching down to your first side again, hand onto your knee and try and pull on that foot, keeping that leg straight. Your legs want to be as wide as you can get at the moment. And then hands down, reach down, head down to that knee. And then we're going to put that arm on the inside. I'm going to turn and rotate, and we're just going to grab those toes in a turn rotate position. And then we're going to change, so we're going to change feet this time, so I'll come this way so you can see. So again, grabbing that foot, just pull it up if you need to, use your other hand on your knee, just to keep it safe and steady. And then hands down, reach. And then hand onto the inside, turn, twist and over the top. And relax. So this time, keeping those legs apart as wide as you can get. You're trying to reach forward now so that you can get that head as far down to the floor as you can. So reaching out so you can get that head down as far as you can. If your elbows are down on the middle in front, that's great. If not, try a little bit harder. And if you're really out there and you can get right down, stretch out really nice and long. And relax. Okay. Grab my foot, just pull it up behind. Just have a little stretch out on that leg. So just pull it up behind. So you're really just stretching that out. And then have a little stretch of it nice and straight again. And then change. So again, just grabbing that knee, pulling it back. So just grabbing and pull, stretch it out. And then straighten it. Pull it up as far as you can. Good. And relax. Okay, you guys, awesome work. Hope you enjoyed that. If you want to give me any feedback, please do. And if you haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe to my YouTube channel, because I'm trying to build a little network up, and hopefully, you know, you guys will see me a bit more then. Okay, Thank you. Hey, peace out.
Got that. Cause you got that. Cause you got that. Cause you got that. Cause you got that. Like you